Fikayo Tomori. I felt it, and I felt that we were going to win this. Oh, San Siro, we own you. AC Milan, we own you.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. What a sensational victory. I mean, I've been saying it to all of you guys who've been watching the channel and have been following the content. You would have seen and you would have heard what I had to say over the last few days, not just in the preview, before that as well. I've been saying, I've got this feeling, man, I think we're going to do the trick on them in Milan at San Siro. And we have. And you know what? All that talk from Fikayo Tomori being angry after that Chelsea game. That wasn't the Milan. That wasn't the right Milan at Stamford Bridge. You know, he wants to make things right. You know, he felt a bit salty after that. Gets himself that red card. I can understand. I mean, him coming to Stamford Bridge, he really want to showcase to the, Chelsea fans that, hey, should Chelsea have really got rid of me? But look, I mean, I don't want to disrespect him too much, but my man, keep it down. Gets himself that red card after like 18 minutes. Do you know what? Look, first of all, let's start from the top, the lineup. Everyone at this stage, even myself, like no one's complaining about Graham Potter. He can do whatever he wants. He's a super tactician. Once again, kudos to Graham Potter. We're top of the table in the group stage in Champions League from where we were after the first two games. I mean, sensational turnaround from Graham Potter. So he deserves all the plaudits. But yeah, the lineup, the notable sort of absentee was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And people were thinking, did he deserve to be not participate in the match from the get-go? He's in the bench. Kovacic and Jorginho seemed a bit harsh, but then I was sort of saying maybe it's because Ruben Loftus-Cheek, his history with the injuries, playing two matches in a row. This will be the third one in such a quick succession. Is it probably wise to maybe just keep him, wrapped up a little bit? So many matches that's coming up. We don't want to get injuries, and we talk about injuries obviously with Reece James, and we sort of said, let's back Graham Potter. He's probably got a plan. The plan may be this time around that we want to have more control in midfield as opposed to the first game we were at home. We're always going to have the fans, looking after us, that home crowd behind us, and maybe just give AC Milan that false hope that you're in control, but really you're not. But in this game, we wanted to make sure we eliminate the crowd away. We take away all AC Milan's sort of initiative in the match. And maybe that's why we started with Jorginho and Kovacic, to ensure that we hold the control. And do you know what? It worked out absolutely to the T for Graham Potter. We can't really question his lineups anymore. It is what it is. He's a thinker. He's a very, he's a tactician, man. There's a reason why he does things. And I think that's probably one of the reasons. Now, as the match started, it was a bit cagey earlier on, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams were sizing each other up. And then, of course, the match slowly started to come alive after the first 15 minutes. And the first break, the ball, I can't remember who it was, but the ball comes up to Reece James. Mason Mount makes a lovely run in behind Tomori. Tomori, you're not aware. You're too focused emotionally. You're too focused on the revenge. You're not aware of Mason Mount. Reece James puts that ball through. And you know what? There is a bit of a debate whether it should be a red card or not. At the end of the day, it is a penalty because Tomori tugged on him twice, not once, twice. And if Mount wasn't impeded, I think it probably would have finished. I know some people may say, have you seen Mason Mount finish previously? But look, in the form that Mason Mount's in recent times, he probably would have finished that. Nonetheless, he hit it on target, got himself that penalty. Tomori got himself red carded because he was the last man standing. But this referee, as someone said in the live chat, he must be a massive DJ Khaled fan, because it's another one. He was dishing out cards left, right, and center. If you were breathing, yellow card. If you're looking at him, yellow card. That red card, look, maybe that red card, perhaps it was harsh, but I'm not complaining. And after that red card, obviously things changed and complete control to Chelsea Football Club. Jorginho steps up, skip, hop, and fantastic penalty. And from there on, you could see the heads were down for AC Milan. They tried, obviously. They still made an effort. I think after that, it was an Oliver Giroud header, that free header that scared the living daylights out of me. And then surely enough, we ended up getting that second goal in that first half. Lovely, pass from Kovacic, progressive pass, and yet again Mason Mount, first time pass to put Aubameyang through. Luckily, Sterling wasn't going for that. I think Sterling would have been offside, and Aubameyang goes in with that. Another clever and a classy finish from Aubameyang. Every time he starts in recent times, he's scoring. In the past, I think 3 starts, 3 goals. AC Milan, prior to that, Crystal Palace, and obviously in this game against AC Milan. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a bit of time to talk about Mason Mount. Yet another classy performance from this player. That's 3 back-to-back matches now. He's in the zone, man. He's in the zone, and he's finding passes through the middle. He's finding assists. This is exactly what I want to see from him. Do you know what I mean? He's busy in midfield. He's off the ball. Work rate. Mason Mount, you carry on like that lucrative contract, my man, you can have that. You can absolutely have that. So kudos to Mason Mount for that performance. Let's go from back to the top. Kepa, look, I think undoubtedly he is now the number 1 goalkeeper. Let's carry that on. Another clean sheet performance. He didn't have much to do, but whatever that was dished out to Kepa, he took care of it. And the team's very comfortable and confident with Kepa at the back. His distribution, his ability to play with the ball from the back, I think that gives a lot of confidence to the team. And Kepa now, just don't get complacent. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't think that, now I'm Graham Potter's number 1. Mendy is just around the corner. I'm pretty sure if I'm Mendy, I'm really training hard, and I'm really trying to develop my ball playing skill if I can, because that's the thing that probably lets Mendy down. He's a bit nervous on the ball. But if Kepa slips up, there's a number 1 just around the corner. In regards to the defense, Chalobah, Silva, man, I don't know, something really itchy. Anyway, in regards to the defense, Chalobah, maybe that's AC Milan. AC Milan trying to give me bad vibes. In defense, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, all were very, very astute, rock solid. Chalobah, I don't think he's done anything wrong. There were a couple of times here and there Rafael sort of went away, but Chalobah was there. He was tight on his guy. Do you know what I mean? Silva, classy as always. Koulibaly as well. I don't think Brahim Diaz did anything on that side, and then he got subbed off. In the middle, Jorginho and Kovacic very much control the match. Nothing drastic, but at the same time control the match. Kovacic deserved that assist right at the end. Kai Havertz, man. I mean, some of the players that's come off the bench, Kai Havertz, one of them, he's just got to wake up. That should have been a goal for Kai Havertz, and that should have been an assist for Kovacic right at the end. And Jorginho was fantastic as well. In the wing backs, this is where the issue is. Reece James, hopefully, look, there's some reports going around that he was walking around after the match. And even when he did get injured, he was walking around. He just couldn't keep up with the pace. There was a time where Rafael was 1v1 with Reece James, and Rafael just went through. That's when Reece James sort of said, hey, man, I'll put my hand up and get someone else in, because I can't control this guy with the ankle that I've got. Hopefully, it's not a long-term thing. He's probably not going to feature this weekend. Wrap him up, get him well. He's a big-time player. We can't have Reece James out of the game for too long. Very important for us. Chilwell, very decent performance. Nothing, once again, exuberant going forward. No disasters at the back. Just doing his thing. And slowly but surely, hopefully he can gain confidence. And I would like him to see those darting runs into the box pre-injury. And obviously that's going to take a bit of time. Up front, Sterling, look, it's been a couple of games now where Sterling's been a bit average. I don't want to get on him because he's been the standout player for us since the start of this season. He's been the one who's looked after us. Whilst slowly we're now recovering. So I don't want to get on him, but Sterling just needs to kick things on. You don't want a player like Sterling to have 2, 3, 4 bad games. I mean, slowly he needs to snap out. Obviously against Wolves, he got that assist, but this game he was a bit absent. I think the first game against AC Milan as well, he was a bit not there always. But as I said, don't want to be on his back. I'm sure he'll come around. Aubameyang gets that goal, and he was busy once again, which is good. And I'd like to see that. And Mason Mount, obviously, fantastic game. Mason Mount was taken off at half-time, and rightly so, just to give him a bit of break. But for me, he's probably the man of the match. Even just playing half the match, he was man of the match. Players that came off from the bench, Conor Gallagher was decent enough. A couple of times where I felt like he just needed to make that right pass, and he didn't. Sometimes where he needed to make that, he needed to shoot, he didn't. But look, decent enough performance. I mean, I'm not going to forget what Conor Gallagher did against Crystal Palace, and against Wolves as well. Conor Gallagher was splendid. So not going to be on the back of any of these players. Azpilicueta comes on, does a job for Reece James's position. Kai Havertz, he's probably the only one. Just, my man, you got to take life seriously, man. Things are sort of moving too quick for you at the moment, and you're too casual for my liking. You need to just, I keep saying you need to wake up, but it's now beyond waking up. You've got to get serious, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need production from you. Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes off the bench, does well. Potentially, I would like to see who's going to be the right wing back down the track. Maybe in the weekend, I wouldn't mind seeing Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but maybe it might be Azpilicueta. But we'll see. Azpi obviously had a very good game against Wolves, but I don't want to see Azpi too many times. Do you know what I mean? Playing match in, match out. That's where we get into trouble. But yeah, overall, ladies and gentlemen, what a fine performance. I predicted a win. I even said in my preview, maybe 1-0, 2-0 victory for us. We get the job done, 2-0 away from home, San Siro. We own you. AC Milan, we own you. And top of the table in the group stage. Fantastic turnaround. Graham Potter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May this continue on each and every one of you guys. Enjoy. We hit 700 plus likes again in the watch along. Much appreciated. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let's try and get at least 400 to 500 likes on this particular video. So let's do that. And I shall see you guys for a live tomorrow. It's good, man. It's good to be Chelsea fan right now, man. Come on.